If you are building an AI agent, then pause. If you are not doing in a right way, chances are you may have to scrap all your code. In this video, I am going to talk about important principles and design thinking through which you will be able to make your agent in a way which will live long. Let's dive in. Before I talk about the agentic principles, I will talk about how the internet has grown. If you see, in the 1990s, the penetration of internet was very low, but over the period of time, it exploded. It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen with all the cool things which are built on the internet. It happened because all the boring work was done before by the community. And this boring work include your DNS servers, your transport protocols, whether it is application layer at HTTP or it's a transport layer and SSL certificates. So many things that happen which is running the internet very peacefully in a controlled way. Nobody can hack your data in between. All these protocols were built, then only all the cool things happened in the internet era. Similar race is happening on the agent side. People are building very cool AI agents which are no doubt very good. They can do a very specific things, but that will not help you to explode and get the real ROI of your internet AI agents. Your AI agent will be really powerful when it will interact with other AI agents and it will do commerce just like we do on the internet right now. And this will be possible only when we have certain aspects of agentic world is implemented. And what are these? First is discoverability. You need to know whether there is an AI agent exist which can do certain things. For example, in the internet era, we have a website. Your website is, let's say, google.com. Now, your browser doesn't know what is google.com. It goes to the DNS server, it finds the address, IP address of that particular website, then it make a request to different, which goes through a different routers and get the web page, right? And through that web page you have JavaScript running on your browser, you are interacting, then you are again sending some queries, getting some responses. So first thing was discoverability. Similarly, in the agentic era, when multiple agents are interacting, you need to think about how your agent can be discovered. There are protocols. If you are building an AI application, agentic application, then you don't have to think about all these big protocols or framework that you need to think. But definitely in coming time, not more than a year or 2 years, I think things will start evolving. So you need to think about your agents in a way it can be discovered. So whenever such protocol comes, you can just plug and play. You don't have to redo your agentic thing, right? You might be building a multi-agentic system where instead of just one agent, you have multiple agents in your system. So these can be right now connected with A2A protocol, Google's A2A protocol, but over the period of time, you may have to think in a completely disconnected way where there are two different agents and they are first discovering and then connecting. Now, my second point comes from the first point itself. Once you have discovered an agent, then you may have to find the identity of that agent. Without an identity, it like anyone can say, I am so and so, just trust me. But that's not how the world works, right? There will be many bad actors which will be playing in this space. So there will be some kind of identity system where agent can say that I am so and so, and this can be trusted through a trustworthy agency. Similarly, when you are building your agent, even though multi-agent, each agent should have its own identity. It can prove that identity. It can show what it can do. And this is not only when you are connecting with some other agent, but someone is connecting with you also. You need to broadcast that identity so that they can understand, and you need to get your identity verified through some agency, which may come up in future. So you need to think about how your code will structure so that you can plug this aspect also. And even now, when you are interacting with the customer's environment, you need to give your identity so that that particular system recognize you. It may be right now just through an API key, but how many API keys you will manage, right? You will be interacting with the world, all the AI agents. Then there has to be some system where unified identity can be provided for your agent. Now, after this, my third point comes, which is very important about the capabilities. Let's say in the internet era, any website can say, okay, I can design this thing, I can do X thing, I can ship rocket, right? But you have to know whether that actually the website can do it or not. Here you are a person, you verify all the details, and when you trust it, then only you order. For example, you are doing e-commerce, you can ask from the Amazon website or Flipkart or any e-commerce website which can deliver your product. You trust these websites, and this trust is generated with so many users, right? So many times that you have already done. Now with the AI agent, similarly, we need to build such kind of capability where it can broadcast, a particular agent can do certain things, and once something is very new, it should be in a verifiable way. It should give that sense, okay, a particular agent is able to do a particular aspect of work. After this, my fourth point comes, which is as important as the first three. It is about governance. Governance is all about to audit whether a particular things agent is done or not done, and at what time it has done, what permission it has, right? And whether it has it is authorized for doing that particular task. Authentication is one aspect, but authorization is also an important thing which you have to take care, whether you are building your only one personal agent or when you are interacting with the world. So this layer of authentication, you need to make sure you are adding space for adding this part of the code, and it is easily plug and play with all your systems. Even now, when you are building a single agent or a system of multi-agent, governance is that you should be doing, because after all, ROI will only be considered when something can be trusted. If you can't verify, if you can't trust it, it will be very hard to deploy it in the production. So now, my friends, if you are moving ahead with your implementation, first go back to your drawing room with all the manpower that you have, all the architects and developers that you have. Think about all these principles, how you will manage discoverability, identity, capability, and your last thing but not least, the governance aspect. If you manage all these things and design your systems in a way it can evolve as the future evolve for the agentic world, then your code, your product can stay in the world for longer and you don't have to revisit that code again. And the power of any startups comes when it can leverage its own previous software, whatever the code that they have written, and it can add any new feature very fast. So not to worry about how the things will work, but prepare in whatever direction it goes. You are prepared that you can tackle that particular condition, and this is the most probable way the things will move, because internet has grown and it has got its power only when it interacted with the whole world in an open and shareable way. Similarly, AI agents will get the power when it will be interacting with multiple AI agents together and bringing the real ROI for any organization or any person. With this note, I'll take a goodbye. Please subscribe to this channel and share the link of this video to other friends who might be interested in building the better agents and already building the agents and want to learn about how they can scale and retain their power, whatever they are generating right now in the future as well. With this note, thank you.